Hi, I'm Danielle and I am the founder of The Joyful Edit. Welcome back to my channel and I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday. I have made it no secret that I absolutely love to travel. I love different experiences and I think there is so much to see in the world. Yet there is an alarming proportion of us that aren't using our annual leave. Like I was looking up on it this morning and 62% of us did not use our annual leave entitlement. I mean, to me, that is utterly ludicrous. Like, I'm one of those people that is always like -5 days, -10 days. Like, I can't even imagine a time in my life where I would not use my annual leave. And also, another statistic that I was looking up is like how many of us, how many holidays we go on average a year. And the average is 1.4. 1.4. And I think, like, how is that possible? Because you know, travel is one of those things that is become so accessible and easy and also affordable. And there's like loads of little hacks that we can do to kind of make us be in a situation where, one, we are absolutely using our annual leave because we are more stressed and burnt out than ever. So we need a holiday. And secondly, like there's just so much to see in the world. So let's start using our annual leave and let's start upping the amount of times that we're going abroad, because let's face it, like when we're away and when we're on holiday, that's when we're at our happiest and that we do things we wouldn't normally do and we just have the best time and create the most amazing memories. So one of the challenges I have set myself is I am going to go to a new country every month for the next 12 months. So I am super excited. The closest I've got, because I've tried doing this first, the closest I've got is 8. And I'm like, people used to be like, oh my goodness, Danielle, like you're always on holiday and you're always doing this. And I'm like, yes, absolutely. Because like we have one life and I'm going to make sure that I live it to the absolute fullest. And I'm not the richest person in the world. I don't have all the time in the world. But the difference between me and most people is that I make it a priority. Travel and experiences is absolutely at the top for me in terms of priorities. So I make sure like I schedule it in and, you know, I make things happen. So I kind of wanted to put together some tips to kind of help you to achieve just that. And so also I can achieve like going away each month for the next 12 months, because remember at the moment, I'm not in the most, like financially well-off situation, and yes, I'm making waves to kind of change that, but right now I'm not in that situation. So I am thinking about how I can do things that's a bit more cost effective, but also so I don't have to sacrifice the things that are most important to me and that's most important to my happiness. So number one is maximizing your annual leave. So look at where your bank holidays kind of fall and make sure that you are elongating them so you can have like 2 weeks off and you only have to use like 4 days holiday. I mean, how amazing is that? And then it enables you to go on multiple trips. Whereas a lot of us just kind of see that we have 4 weeks off and we don't decide to like maximize that. So absolutely look at your bank holidays and how you can elongate them and make sure you have multiple holidays. Second, go on random days in the week. So you can get flights for as little as £6. Yes, £6 if you go on like a random Tuesday. So definitely check that out. The third is go in off-peak season. So I have been looking on Skyscanner, and on months January, February and March, you can get a return in pretty much most places in Europe for £25. £25. Yeah, so crazy, right? So the other thing is in April, the average price for a return trip in Europe was £35. So I know that we had that money spare, like we're just spending it on different things. So think of, you know, the fact that you can go away for, you know, less than like going out for breakfast. Like breakfast normally costs, let's say £30 for 2 people. Like you can literally go to Europe for a whole weekend for the flights. So amazing. The fourth, pack light so you don't have to pay for the additional like travel costs, because we've all been there when we've seen like a really cheap flight and then, you know, EasyJet or Ryanair, which are ones that are always a bit of a nightmare, all of a sudden your flights are now £300. So no, let's make sure we don't fall into that trap and just pack super light. Number 5, is camp instead of staying in fancy hotels. Like, most people are really surprised when I tell them that I actually enjoy camping. Now, there's a way to do camping where you can actually enjoy it, and as long as it's not raining, then I'm all good. So one of the things that Dan and I are going to do is in June, we are going to drive my car and go to Italy and Switzerland. And so excited to do this and just camp and just stay in like the most amazing places. Like, the scenery is just absolutely breathtaking. So I'm super, super excited about that. Number 6 is be adventurous with the destination. So I'm purely just looking at price and then I'm just gonna go. So I'm really excited by that because it means that I will be going to places that I haven't been before or that I'd never probably kind of considered. And yes, obviously it would be more cost effective, but secondly, it will mean that there's less tourists. I mean, how many of us have gone to Rome or Paris and you're just flocked by a load of people? And you'll see photos like on Instagram, for example, where they're just posing and it's just them by the Trevi fountain. Like, that is not real unless you are waking up at like 4 a.m. Otherwise it's photoshopped. Like, it's just, you can't do that. Okay. So I wanted to share those things with you because like, those are the tips that I'm going to take with me to make sure that I achieve like my goal of going to a new country every month. And I'm so excited and so looking forward to it. And if there's any other hacks that I like find out along this journey, then absolutely, like, I'll share that with you. And yeah, there's places like I really want to go to, like the Maldives is like been on my bucket list for so long, and I'm so excited to go there. And I'm really hoping and praying that this year is the year where we can go. And but to do that, like, I need to like grow my business. I need to get additional income. So whilst I've got that in the background, I've decided like I don't want to sacrifice the things that are most important to me and that give me the most happiness. So I'm going to do everything possible to kind of make that happen. So I hope you found this video really inspiring and it gets you thinking about how you can make holidays more like frequent, and you can create so many amazing memories and create the time to be able to do that, because we do only get one life and there is so much in the world to see. So I hope this inspired you to start thinking about that, but most importantly to take action and to get those holidays booked in. So I will send you so much love and so much blessings, and I will see you again tomorrow.